Hey guys, 21st Century Moses here. I'm bringing you guys another video today, and today's video, as you can tell by the title of this video, is I'm giving you guys an honest review of what I think about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare thus far. I've put in probably 35 hours, and I've played a lot of this game. I think it's a really good game. I just gotta say that off the bat. I really enjoy my time playing this game. I think it's probably a top 3 Call of Duty thus far. So I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a lot of fun. But I'm going to give you guys an honest review. I know some YouTubers out there, I don't want to mention names because I might get them wrong. And I don't really know everybody's story. But I know some YouTubers actually get paid to review games and stuff like that. And they're actually sponsored by different companies whenever they review a game. So they can't give you their full honest opinion. But I'm different. Yeah, in a lot of ways. My stake is, I have nothing to lose. I'm giving you guys my full honesty. The only thing if I lose, if I give you guys an honest review, is you guys. So I'm giving you guys my full honest opinion of this game. I'm going to start off with things that I don't like. There's some things that I think should be addressed in this game, so we're going to start off with those. Number one is definitely the connection. I feel like the connection in this game should definitely be improved. I feel like too many times I will have first shot on somebody and then they'll still end up killing me. And I just feel like it should definitely be improved. I think their matchmaking right now is more skill-based than connection-based, and I think they said that publicly. So say if it's 80% skill-based, 20% connection, maybe change it to 70-30. Maybe I'm just giving some ways to fix this because I don't want to have an issue and say that I don't know how to fix this. I don't know. Every time there's a problem, I always think of a solution. That's just the way I live my life. So I definitely think connection should be improved. I think a lot of people feel the same way. It just feels inconsistent at best. So, I think they fixed this a little bit, but people said there's dedicated servers. It might be a hybrid system, but too many times we've had host migration and stuff like that. I definitely think connection should be a thing that they fix. And the second thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the weapon balance. I think the SMGs are too far at a disadvantage in this game. A lot of people say the BAL is overpowered. I don't think it's too overpowered. I think the HMR, or it's not the HMR. I made a video about it. Something with an H. The AK-12 is a very good gun. The IMR is a very good gun. I think the assault rifles are definitely the best gun to use if you want to do good in a gameplay. You definitely want to use an assault rifle, and all the competitive players are going to be using assault rifles as well. But I just feel the SMGs in this game should definitely get a buff, or maybe have the assault rifles get a nerf. But I think the assault rifles have a pretty good time to kill, the way they react and stuff like that. I think the SMGs are just not where they should be. The snipers, I definitely like those. It's kind of hard to quick snipe and do all that kind of stuff and get the feeds that people are gonna like. But it's not impossible in this game. It's not impossible, so I think it's definitely right where it should be. It might be at a slight disadvantage. I know some people are going to wish it was a little bit better, but I think it's pretty good where it's at now. Shotguns have their purpose. I haven't really used too much of a shotgun, so I can't give you guys a real honest opinion about that. But for what I've used, I'm trying to think the first gun that I used. It wasn't the Bulldog, and it wasn't the second one. It was the first one you unlock. I'm sorry I can't remember the name of it right now, but I used it, and it just sucked. I know Sandy Ravage had a video talking about this gun, but it was like a 2-shot kill almost every time, even up really close. So I definitely don't like that shotgun. But the light machine guns, they have their own purpose, and they're kind of useful, but I think they're balanced where they should be, because in this game you definitely want to move around a lot. At least I do, and you guys shouldn't be camping in this game. But if you use a light machine gun, you're going to be at a disadvantage because they just are so heavy, and you don't move around as well as in this game. And now, something that I don't like in this game, it's a minor complaint, it's not really something that's a game changer. It doesn't show how many people are online. Like, all the Call of Duty show you how many people are online, how many people are in which game type, so you know which game type to play if you want to have a better connection, and that kind of sort of thing. But it doesn't really show it in this game. I think they should add it, at least do it in like the next update or two, just definitely make the game a little bit better. So it's not a real big complaint, but it's something that should be addressed. And there's some glitches in this game. I'm thinking about making a video about a couple glitches that I found, but then again, if I make the glitches, then people are going to kill me in the glitches, and I'm going to be frustrated. But then if people use all these glitches, they're going to be exploited, and maybe they'll fix them. But I think these only happen maybe like 10 times or so. Like, there'll be a glitch in a map, or there'll be a time where I'm getting stuck and I don't have like a frag or a Simtex or anything. So I can't really get out of this glitch. I have to wait till somebody shoots me, and I have to actually see fire on the map, so somebody will end up finding where my position is. So that's not very fun to play with, but it's only happened a handful of times, so it's not a big issue, but it definitely should be addressed in this game. And then another thing that I really don't like in this game is dead bodies and prone. They look exactly the same to me. I don't know why it is in this game, but definitely they look the exact same. A lot of people have the same issue, I've noticed. every time I pull around, I'll see a dead body. All right, I'm not gonna shoot them. I don't want to give away a position. Why? That's dumb. But then they'll end up shooting me and killing me whenever I'm on a kill streak or something like that. So it's really frustrating, and I don't like how the prone enemies work in this game. Way to fix this, I think their name tag should just pop up, their gamer tag, their PSN ID, whatever it may be, should just pop up a lot sooner. Say, make it more than like whenever somebody is standing, because I just think it's definitely not good, and it's helping campers, which you don't really want to help the campers in this game, so it's something that should be addressed. Definitely, I think a lot of people agree with me here. And then the last thing that I don't like in this game is the spawns. The spawns, they're not as bad as ghost spawns, but they're definitely not as good as Black Ops 2 spawns. I know sometimes like in a free for all, I'll see somebody right whenever I spawn, and then I have the chance of, all right, do I want to go for this kill, or maybe somebody else sees me whenever I spawn. That's something you definitely don't want to have in a game. I just feel like the spawns are just real iffy, and I think they should definitely be improved. And I know, like, in Hardpoint, you can't really anchor in this game, so I think that should be changed. But they get to do their own thing in this game, so I definitely think the spawns should be addressed in this game. And now I'm going to get to the things that I do like in this game. There's a lot of things that I like. I think this is a very good game, and there's going to get a lot of things that I like. Number one thing that I don't like in this game, or the number one thing that I do like in this game, is it's not Call of Duty Ghosts. Thank you so much to Sledgehammer Games for making this not like Call of Duty Ghosts. It's such a good game. I think this is probably a top 3 Call of Duty, at least in my opinion. Let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about this game, but I definitely like that it's not Ghosts. I like how there's a skill gap in this game. I think it probably has the highest skill gap of any Call of Duty yet, the way you can juke around, the way you can do movements. Say I can all kinds of stuff like that. If I'm in a bad situation, I can use my real fast reflex time to make myself in a better position, or just get out of that situation in general. All kinds of stuff like that make this game good. And I think the way you can strafe from this game is good. It has a very high skill gap, and I'm very excited to see how the competitive side works on this game. And the next thing that I got is they tried something new. A lot of times people I'm trying to think the right word. They make fun of Call of Duty and they dish it and some kind of stuff where it's the same game every year. It has the first 3 letters or the first 3 words, so it's gonna play the same. I don't really like that. But, you know, this Call of Duty is definitely different. It stands out. A lot of people, whenever they first play this game, they're going to be noticing that it doesn't play like any other Call of Duty. It does, but it doesn't. What other Call of Duty can I be juking around, doing jetpack-like movements and stuff in this game? It has exo abilities, all kinds of stuff like that. It definitely stands out from all the other Call of Duties, at least in my opinion. I think everybody else as well, too. So it's something I definitely like in this game. And most of the maps in this game are good. Some of the good maps I like are Retreat's a very good map, Ascend's a good map, Green Band, Horizon is a good map, Stolar is actually pulling me in. But there's sometimes some maps I don't like. Defender, I don't really like that map a lot. The Jungle map, I've never really liked jungle maps in general. So maybe I'm just like that, but I don't remember what the name is. It's something with an I. It's not. It might be Instinct or something like that. But it's just maybe 3 or 4 maps in this game that I don't really like. But for the majority, I really like these maps. They make me want to play them. They're colorful. They're playful. They have like 3 lanes, the way most Call of Duties should be. So I definitely like the way Call of Duties are the map. Oh my gosh, let me just restart that. I definitely like the way these maps play in this Call of Duty. So it's something I like a lot. They've had a patch the first week in this game, so they fixed the reload glitch where like your speed reloads were working as all your reloads. They made the headshots easier to get. They've made like your player card doesn't reset when you prestige. They've fixed the leaderboards and stuff like that. So I definitely like they're hitting the ground running and having patches and showing support for their game. So something I really like in this game is how they're gonna make their game better for days and months and for the rest of the year to come. And I might be in the majority of this issue, but I know some people are going to be with me, but I don't like, or I do like, that there are not overpowered kill streaks. I think overpowered kill streaks make people want to camp and stuff like that. And I only use maybe 1 or 2 kill streaks. I definitely have the UAV on, because I just think UAV is overpowered for the amount of kills you need to get it. So I definitely like how they have the kill streaks in this game. But I do think some of the kill streaks should use a buff, like the Goliath. You know, that thing gets me 1-2 kills at best, and then it's just, I feel like I'm at a disadvantage whenever I pick that kill streak. I definitely want to use something else. I've maybe got it 10 times, and I've got at the most 15 kills with it. I've even got it sometimes where I've got no kills with it, and I'm just like, damn, you know, if I'm doing again, I get like 7 or 8 kills in a row, I should at least get 3 kills, in my opinion. So I really don't use kill streaks that much. I know some people want kill streaks, but they're not as overpowered as like MW2 or MW3, which I think is a good thing, Because whenever you have overpowered kill streaks, people are going to camp and stuff like that. And people still do camp in this game. But I don't think they're camping for the kill streaks, at least. It's not as much. And then if they do get them, they're going to be disappointed. So I think that'll balance itself out. But maybe some of the kill streaks do need a buff. Now the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is I like how you keep your stuff in your prestige. Whenever I prestige or is about ready to prestige, I was kind of iffy. I don't really know if I want to give away or my gloves, my knee pads, all kinds of stuff that I really like. I don't know if I want to give away all my elite weapons and stuff like that, but you actually get to keep it in this game, so that's something I like a lot. It's going to make a lot more people prestige and stuff. So that's definitely a good thing. And then the last thing that I like is not really Sledgehammer's fault, but kind of sort of in a way. I like how competitive it's going to be really good in this game. I don't know if they're going to be uplink. A lot of the competitive players don't really want to play uplink, so that's not good. But I definitely think competitive is going to blossom like it did over Black Ops 2 for this game. It's definitely good. I think it's going to be very well. They have a broadcaster mode. It's probably the best broadcaster mode we've had yet. I don't know how well the game's going to play on LAN and stuff like that. We don't really know until Columbus, which is like the day after Thanksgiving. So we're going to have to wait until see there. But I definitely like how this game's playing so far. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this game. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 so far, but I am going to review this game here in a month or two. Because you can't really review a game after only playing it for a week. Especially whenever I've only played the multiplayer of this game. So like the video if you guys did enjoy. Comment in the comment section below if you thought today's video. Subscribe if you guys are new around here or done so already. I thank you guys for sticking with me. Let me see how far we are in so far. We're like 11.5 minutes. So I definitely thank you guys for sticking with me thus far. If you guys are still listening, but I guess you are if you're hearing my voice. But go out there, have a great day, and be happy.